everybody. Welcome to this session. This is Lessons on Love. And today I'm giving you a twin flames journey update. And this update, I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but it's like there are some twin flames that are ready to unify on the 3D, meaning in your reality, in the matrix. And then there are some who are ready to unify, but not like that just yet. They still have some healing to do, and they're unifying with you on the 5D, meaning through fantasy, visualizations, imagination, telepathy, readings such as this, and etc., etc. I know we would all, those of you that haven't given up on your twin flame, you obviously haven't if you're here. I'm sure you're at a point now where it's like, is this when we unite with our twin flames in real life, or is this always going to be a fantasy? Is it just an illusion? Have we crossed timelines yet? Either way, why? Why does the pull feel so intense now? And I will tell y'all, you're feeling the pull very, very strong right now because it is time for light workers to start to do their work. The healing time, the incubation time of getting your knowledge together, gathering your mentors, getting in alignment with your soul tribe and your mission. Yeah, we've all been doing that, but now Spirit is like, okay, now time for inspired action. Now it's time to start to make the moves necessary to manifest these things that you're meant to be doing here. Now, the twin flame journey can be a distraction, but it can also be an asset in that many of you are meant to do huge things in the world with your twin flame, which is why it's such a difficult union to bring together because it's so powerful, but also why when someone destroys the contract and there's no warranted reason for it except ego, arrogance, narcissism, selfishness, uh, ignorance. If it's not due to circumstances that are out of their control, then they go through the karmic hit back for doing that. It's the same in real life contracts. You sign a contract and then you go against it. You could get locked up, you could get sued, lose all your money. There's a consequence. And it's the same thing with this. Okay. Same thing with this situation. So let's breathe. And what I want you to do is send loving energy, not just out to your twin flame, but to your heart center so that it is open to receive not just a twin flame, but any love that is worthy of the love you have to share. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in through your mouth, and exhale, relaxing. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Relax. This journey can be a beautiful and easy one without force. Take another deep breath in. And exhale. Knowing that you are safe and protected and guided on this journey. That's why you were guided here. And take one more deep breath in. Filling up with the light and love of your guides that are always with you on this journey. And exhale. Releasing any worries, any stress, any fears, any grief, any resentment, any sadness, any anger. Let it all go and be present in this moment where everything is fine. Well, hopefully, everything should be fine in this present moment. If not, you shouldn't be on this reading right now. You need to go take care of business. So anyway, we got 3 piles here, guys, to choose from. Pile number 1 says love spells, and it says protect your relationship. Pile 2 says love meditations and wash away troubles. I don't know why I showed y'all the backs of them. I really didn't mean to do that, but I guess so. And pile 3 says celestial love and Mercury. So you can take a look at these 3 piles. If you need to pause to do so, take that time and pause now. But I'll be right back with pile 1. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your session. You were drawn to love spells. And I do get an energy that perhaps on your twin flame journey, it's felt very magical. Maybe it has felt like you're under the person's spell, or they feel like you have them under a spell. But it's a lot of magic, I feel, around this relationship. Maybe always feeling like you run into each other out of nowhere. You think of each other at the same time. I'm just getting something with like just feeling like there's a magic over either your mind or their mind. So it says protect your relationship. This spell protects your relationship from negativity and outside influences that could pull it apart. You'll need a printed photo of you and your partner, black salt, and a white candle. Carve your names and zodiac signs into the sides of the candle. Next, write your names and zodiac signs on the picture next to, but not on top of, your faces. Sprinkle a ring of black salt around the photo, then light the candle. Call on the protective ring of salt and energy of the candle to safeguard and sustain your sacred partnership. So what I'm getting, and this wasn't necessarily to tell you guys to like do a love spell on your partner, but it's letting me know that there's an energy of feeling like your relationship is not safe. That maybe you feel like you're going to lose your person feels like they're going to lose you. Or you feel like when you guys are together, there's a lot of haterade or jealousy, that you feel like your relationship needs some kind of protection. Um, So that's the first thing I'm getting with this twin flame union here, that it is protected, that it's being protected. You are covered on this journey. However, yeah, there may be experiences that are painful. There may be experiences that are eye-opening, that seem chaotic, but there are also going to be experiences that are uplifting, that are romantic, that open up your heart. And at this time, your guides are saying, uh, embrace the magic that you feel around this union. And the more you do that, the more magical things can occur. I feel like this union here, there's still a need for some clarity. Like, I feel like things are coming clear, but there's still a need for some clarity. So let me move this. I always put my quartz here for clarity for myself. So are you ready with or about to join with your twin flame? Let's find that out first. Are you already with them? Are y'all about to come together? Why, when, how? Let's see. So you have vitality, which is the world. We have temperance with blending. And vitality was reversed. No, vitality is the sun. I'm sorry. It's the sun card. So you have the sun reverse, you have temperance with blending, and you have the hermit reversed with solitude. Hmm. Are you already with or about to join your twin flame? Well, I feel like you know this person already, but for whatever reason, though you guys coming together would create some kind of harmony and balance in both of your lives, it's like you're both choosing to be alone, or at least your twin flame is choosing to be alone. There's a little bit of a depression hanging over this union that could be slowing down to coming together. Somebody feels very lonely, just doesn't see the joy or the light or the happiness in their life. And you guys coming together seems to be the only good feeling. I do see this person possibly overindulging in alcohol or some kind of substance. Also seeing that perhaps you guys are going to make join together in a social gathering. Like maybe you're going to go to a bar, a nightclub, a restaurant, and that's where you guys will join or meet or make this official. Yeah, I just heard Little Mo in the back of my head. Let's make this official. We ain't getting no younger, baby. And I'm ready to be with you. Together for always. To have and to hold. Through sickness and through health. And all those other crazy days. Uh, if y'all don't know that song, y'all should know that song. Anyway, this group, it's almost like I feel like I want to say you're about to, but it's like there's a blending here, a balance, you guys coming together, but there's like darkness around this coming together. So I almost get the feeling that somebody is feeling like it's not possible for this to happen, but it would be great if it did. So let me see. 3D reunion or 5D for now, and why? You have the Six of Swords. Somebody making moves. The King of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, a lot of moves. Wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups. And the Death card. So, my wands. Move it up a little bit more. Okay. So 3D reunion or 5D for now. It looks like it's about to move into the 3D, into your reality. Somebody has to walk away from someone, or someone is choosing to go towards something that seems to be calling to them. This could be you or this could be your counterpart. Feels like it's your counterpart. They may be looking towards going to where you are. If that sounds more like it's you, then take it how it resonates. Um, there's money and loyalty coming in very quickly with a lot of hot passion. Someone is going to come towards their wish fulfillment. Someone is awakening to the fact that, or is going to awaken to the fact that they want to have their wish fulfillment tangible, not in their minds, not as if they're under some spell. No, they want it to be real. And I see a huge change coming, okay? That's why it's about to come into the 3D. This person or you is going through a huge transformation, which is going to require walking away from something. That's going to be the catalyst for this transformation. It could be a move to make more money, a move where there's going to be more opportunity, or just a move to get closer to what is wished for and desired. Whatever the case may be, that's going to propel things into a 3D reunion. So, what future are y'all currently aligning with, you and your twin flame? Page of Swords. An honest one, at least a future where there's going to be communication that creates huge shifts. Two of Swords. Yeah. You're aligning with a future where honesty is going to be required so that choices can be made moving forward. But without honest communication, it's difficult to make a choice as to whether to unite or not. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Yeah, there's some karmic stuff y'all still are working through right now. It could be inner child wounds. Uh it could be wounds just from maybe you guys were together before and now you're not, and this person is still healing from that. Because not all twin flames are people you never dealt with before in your life. We have flow. So that's what would be best right now, or that's exactly what you guys are doing, just going with the flow of things. Gratitude, and stay in an energy of gratitude. Stay in a mindset that this relationship is already yours. This twin flame union has already occurred, even if only on the 5D, and be grateful for it, because even that energetic exchange on the 5D does still give you a little reciprocated love and light back. You know what I'm saying? But it does look like there is a choice that needs to be made as to whether to go towards the future, something that could really be promising, or not. Just stay in solitude. But there's a need to get to just let things flow right now and to communicate. That's going to be very, very important. So is this worth the time and patience, or is someone better waiting to come in for you? Nine of Blades, the Nine of Swords. This has been stressing you out. Is it really worth it? Is what I'm saying to you now. It just feels like something that's nagging at you constantly. The Emperor reversed. Eight of Stones. It's the Eight of Pentacles. Is this worth the time and patience, or is someone better waiting to come in? I feel like this is distracting you from your coin. Whatever this is that's going on, this dynamic you got going on with this person you have in mind, it's a distraction from you standing independently and doing your work, your career, your business, or whatever it is you've been trying to grow and put energy towards. Something you mastered. Ooh, my stomach's growling. Uh, something you've mastered, something but this worry, it takes your focus away from your career, okay? Or from something you are meant to be growing and cultivating at this time. So is this worth the time or patience, or is someone better waiting to come in? They're not really saying if someone better is waiting, but I do feel like you may have more than one choice. You have more than one option. I am feeling that for you, my pal ones. But what I am hearing is do not sit and wait on this. Focus on your coin, focus on your work and your career. And if this person's meant to be, they'll come in. If not, someone better will be waiting for you. Okay. And lastly, let's get you some messages from your twin flames higher self. Let's see what they would say or want to say to you. So think of your person. This person is thinking about having sex with you right now. Yeah, sex with you is on their mind. You matter. Maybe you feel like they don't really care. They're not thinking about you. You're not on their mind. They're letting you know you are. So don't ever feel that way. I am absolutely in love with you. Here's your confirmation. Okay. I lie awake thinking about our future. And I know you from somewhere. This could be someone from your past. All right, you might be dealing, this could be a twin flame, somebody that you've known for a very long time, or someone you've been dealing with for a long time, usually from childhood, though. So if this person you're thinking of is not someone you've known before adulthood or for at least a decade, it's probably not them. Okay, that's going to be coming in. Um, this could be somebody else trying to reach to you like, hey, remember me? But whoever it is, they are in love with you. They lie awake thinking about y'all future together. They think about having sex with you a lot, big time. But they want you to know that you matter in their life, that they do take into consideration you when they're making plans and choices and moves. And maybe it doesn't show, maybe the sex, the passion, with this wands here, that might be what dominates. So they want to come through to just let you know, like, and some of them feel like they know you from another lifetime. Like you guys have been together before, hence the magic, feeling that they feel around this uh situation here. But anyway, this is what I got for you, my group ones. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe and join this family of light. And my stomach is growling. I'm about to go get something to eat before I do the next group. But you guys read that description, sign up, register. I'm about to start my 7-day spiritual cleansing journey, and I'd love to have you all join me on it. It's virtual, and yeah, read the description. It'll tell you about how you could join it, as well as all the other platforms you can find me on, so we could continue to vibe and even book personal private sessions. I'm sending y'all so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with group 2. See ya. Hey, group 2, welcome to your session. You were drawn to love meditations. And it says, wash away troubles. And I'm going to tell y'all, before I even read the back of this card, the first thing I felt from this group here is that you and your twin flame have been very much united on the 5D. Like fantasy wise, dreams, daydreams. I see you guys making some huge shifts and connections. My stomach said, I'm not playing with you. It growled during pile 1. I said, I'm gonna get me something to eat. And then when I started you guys, I said, no, I could push through. And my stomach said, no, you won't. I don't know what that's saying to me. There's some things I think that have to be addressed with this twin flame union here, that maybe if you try to glaze over it and not address it and just keep moving forward, it's not going to work. There's some things that really have to be addressed, I'm hearing. I'm going to pause and get something to eat, but let me read this first. Wash away troubles. Water is a powerful tool, and I just was telling everybody, join my spiritual cleansing. So you guys too. Water is a powerful tool for healing and restoring your body and soul. In this meditation, you'll take a bath or shower to wash away any difficult emotions so that you can approach romance with positivity. As you bathe or shower, close your eyes and imagine all of the stress pouring out into the water. Picture any difficult emotions or memories washing away down the drain until the tension in your mind and body is released. As you step out of the shower or bath, speak these words: I am cleansed, I'm cleansed, energized, and peaceful. This meditation is especially powerful for Pisces signs. I think all water signs as well, but yes, that's interesting. So that was a way to cleanse, and that's what I think this twin flame union here needs. There may have been an issue or a problem or something you see as troublesome or they see as a problem that may have arisen in this union that needs to be healed. But I feel like both of you are carrying this in your bodies internally. So there's a need to cleanse this energy out. Maybe the anger, maybe the need to open up to forgive, maybe the being open to hear another person's side and things like that. Like there's just a need for some kind of cleansing energy to bring peace over this union. Yeah, there's something with emotions needing to be shifted. Yeah, it says to wash away any difficult emotions so that you can approach romance with positivity. There's something that may have occurred between you guys that has caused you to have a negative look towards coming together, or I don't know. I'm just seeing some kind of block. Like maybe you guys are only communicating telepathically or mentally or um through mutual friends. I'm really getting though that this union has already occurred on the 5D, and that could sometimes slow down unions on the 3D. Some people think it speeds it up. Sometimes it slows it down because you could get comfortable there in the 5D. You don't have to do the work necessary to unite in the 3D, and you can still kind of have the same pleasures. However, it is not the same as having the person's energy and conversations and things like that in your present, in your 3D. So that's what we want to look into. Let's see. Are you already with or about to join with your twin flame? So you have the Knight of Swords reversed. Ooh. You have card 8, in control. Is that the devil? I'm going to check that out and I'll get back to y'all. Okay. And you have the 10 of Swords reverse with endings. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, pal two. Hold on. Let me get clear on this card number 8. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Because I keep my little notes on the side. Sometimes when I get cards like this that don't say what they are. Sorry, I probably should have paused it, right? I thought I could grab it real quick. That's why I didn't. Let me see. I was just looking at it. Number 8. Oh, that's not the devil. That's the strength card. Hmm. So, are you already with or about to join with your twin flame? With the Knight of Swords reversed. When I see the Knight of Swords reversed, I don't know how other people read it, but when I see the Knight of Swords reversed, it refers to someone coming towards you very quickly, but like with animosity, like aggression, like, and out of fear. Like maybe they think they're losing you. So they're coming in like, hey, what are you doing? Where are you going? How could you leave me? Blah, 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 blah. That type of vibe. When it's upright, I just feel like it's someone coming in really quick, like to cut to the chase. This is what I want. This is what this is the way it should go. This is where it's going, blah, blah, blah. But, and it takes a lot of courage to come in and say, this is what it is. But reverse, it makes me feel like somebody coming forward out of fear. So I do feel like you might be about to join with them, but it could be kind of, I don't want to say an argumentative. I see here though with in control, strength and courage, that could be what's going to bring you guys together. Both of you have to relinquish control. Both of you have to just follow your hearts. Both of you are trying to be the one in control, the one in power. And what it's going to take is for somebody to say, all right, put down the swords. I'm also hearing that there's someone working up the courage to come in. With the 10 of Swords reversed, it lets me know there's a healing going on. Someone walked away. Maybe you guys had a falling out. You walked away from this person. You gave them the feeling that it's a wrap. They hurt you for the last time. Or they walked away from you. Whatever the case may be, it just feels like this union here is like there's I'm like, I can't talk. That's crazy. You guys are definitely not speaking because I feel like at a loss for words. There is a feeling of feeling at a loss for words, not knowing what to say. But spirit is showing that courage and strength is still here. That this union is some kind of strength, strong bond here that is still here. It's like you guys are fighting through something to still be together. But at the same time, there's so much you need to say, so much you need to heal from. Okay, so the question, are you already with or about to join with them? When or how? Um, After a huge ending, but it's going to take a lot of strength to get through it. Yeah, after some kind of bickering and an ending, you guys are going to have to dig deep to find that strength. When And it feels like the masculine. When the masculine relinquishes control, see how he's down and she's standing? When the masculine person in this union, whoever carries that energy, relinquishes trying to control or dominate you or this relationship, then you'll see things move. And for some of you, when they stop trying to control their emotions. So 3D reunion or 5D for now, and why? We already know you guys have been 5D in it, but let's see, is it going to stay like that or y'all going to come into physical union? So we have 3 of Cups. So far, it looks like it may eventually be a 3D reunion at some point. It does feel like this person's a part of your friend circle, or at some point, you guys are going to come together because of friends gathering. Y'all must have common friends, a friend circle or community that you both are a part of. The Chariot. Yeah. There's going to be some kind of event I'm hearing, and this person's going to show up. They're going to come. The High Priestess. Yeah, that'll be the divine time. The Empress. Yeah, they're going to come for you. They're coming. They are. The World. Oh my God, my stomach just growled badly for that one. Wow. Okay. 3D reunion or 5D for now? This person's ready to bring it into the 3D. They see you as being their world. Like they hold you in very, very high esteem, pal too. Not only do they see you as a true and loyal friend, or someone that is a very good friend of theirs, someone they like to be around, someone they have a good time with, someone they feel they can talk to. And then you heard that car taking off. Then I'm getting to the Chariot. They're like, I think they might have been distracted trying to figure out which way, what's the right way to get back to Pal 2? How do I do this? And then some opportunity is going to show up and they're going to come speeding in because all this shows is who they see you as. They're going to be coming in towards their mysterious high priestess, empress. They know that they didn't nurture you. They know they mishandled you. They know that you deserve more than what you received, which felt like animosity and pain and hurt because they wanted to control you and their emotions and the situation at hand. So it feels like you guys met in the 3D only to be pushed into the 5D because your counterpart just wasn't ready to relinquish control. But it feels like now they are, whether you can feel it or not, they are ready for a new cycle with you, a new beginning. They feel like you are the answer to a new world, a new life. And yeah, they're coming in quickly. As soon as this opportunity arises, I don't know what it is, you'll be celebrating with friends or coming together with friends. But I see something with a friend circle bringing this person to you. Wow. Okay. So, what future are you currently you and your twin flame currently aligned with? What would be your possible future right now together? Well, a huge transformation. The death card is here. A huge death and rebirth. So this person wants a new cycle with you, and right now you guys are in alignment with that. You're currently aligning with a future that's going to bring a huge transformation, a huge like death to the old and a rebirth to something new. You have the Nine of Pentacles coming through. So you are aligning with a life of comfort. But I did feel shaky with this Nine of Pentacles. So it could also feel like right now y'all don't see it. Right now you feel like you're aligned with lack. And that could be a little bit of the fears that hold you guys apart. Could be money issues. But and with the Chariot here, it's giving me distance as well with the world. But I don't see that being a big issue. I see the issue overall being I was gonna say emotional suppression, but also financial worries. And the Fool card. So you guys are currently aligning with taking a leap of faith and just trusting. And I think that's what this has been saying all along, to let go of control and let yourselves flow. I think you both have been trying to control your emotions, control how you feel. And I feel like, yeah, you can control your emotions. You don't want to just let them go wild. But your feelings, you need to let your feelings be free. You need to share your feelings in healthy ways. And you guys are aligned right now with a huge change coming in that's going to shift your finances and just have you led and guided by source towards your goodies, your new beginnings. But you have to trust. You guys have to trust. That's the number one thing I'm hearing for this twin flame dynamic here, is trusting in your guidance. You also have self-love. You have to love on yourself. Both of you, I feel like that's in the way. Maybe you are more evolved than the one you're thinking of with this coming on to Empress energy. They feel like you love yourself. You look beautiful. You take care of you, but your guides want to remind you to do that as well, and to give them the time and the space to do the same for themselves. And Portal, you guys are from some other lifetime, some other world. Look at this portal and the world. It's like you guys are aligning with really getting over some ish that caused you to not love yourselves enough, to let people take advantage of you, to change who you are, to dim your light so that others could shine. And it's like together you're about to walk through a portal that leaves that BS behind and truly transform who you are. And in doing that, it's going to transform your lives. I feel fear around this group too. Maybe there is a fear of actually uniting in the 3D that could be hindering it as well, either on their end or your end. There's a little bit of fear. I think this group, when I see the Chariot, it makes me think of runner chaser, that you dealt with that a lot, and there could be a lot of fears around that. So is this worth how to's time and patience, or is someone better waiting to come in? So I don't want y'all wasting your time if this person gonna run all the time. You have the Two of Sticks reversed, which is the Two of Wands. I don't even remember where I stuck these. Whatever. King of Blades reverse, which is the King of Swords. And the Ace of Blades reverse, which is the Ace of Swords. Is this worth the time and or patience, or is someone better waiting to come in? This is going to take patience. With the Ace of Swords and the King of Swords reverse, this union here is resting on communication, on clarity. And as long as there's no honesty, there's no clarity, there's going to be no movement forward. How can you plan movement forward when the way isn't clear? And I feel like the masculine is the one you're waiting on. There's two hands here trying to figure out the way forward, but it's reversed, meaning that only one person is looking forward. This person here feels like they have obstacle to overcome. So there's some kind of honesty this King of Swords needs to come forward with of an obstacle that might not even be an obstacle when they finally come forward with it, but it is in their minds right now. Um, yeah, because right now things are not clear. There's no clarity here. So, is it worth your time? It is worth your time if at some point you're going to sit down and communicate. But it's not if you don't want to wait for this person to be ready to get in touch with their emotions. Because King of Swords reverse is someone who's shut down emotionally. They're blocking their feelings. So, yeah, they're not ready to get clear to look at those feelings. And right now it's showing don't wait is what I'm hearing. It's like if you find someone that's ready to move forward with you, move forward. I wouldn't wait on this person because right now they're not just climbing the obstacle, they're also shutting out anything else and trying to really have a control on their feelings rather than just taking a leap and trusting. Though it is possible, though this is the future you're aligning with is eventually um this person really wants a fresh start with you. However, you're in alignment with that only if a huge change occurs. And it does feel like the change really needs to occur in the masculine in this union. So if you're willing to wait on them to figure out what they feel and all of that and get clear, then wait. But Spirit is saying continue forward. But we'll still see. Is someone better waiting to come in? I'm not getting that though. I'm not getting like there's someone you don't know or someone new, or it just feels like continue to live your life. Either this person will eventually catch up, or maybe some of you here already have someone else that's on the sidelines. Because I am feeling like for some of you, there may already be someone else, and you're here because before you are like, see you later to your twin flame, you just want to check one more time. Should I wait or should I go? That's what this group is giving me. And this twin flame union has so much potential. But if the masculine can't open up and allow their emotions to come to the surface, then you're not going to get the clarity you seek. Even though it's like they're they're coming in quick. It's like they're coming towards you with this chariot, but you're waiting on divine timing. And there's this gathering that's coming with friends. That seems to be where things are going to shift, or where this person is finally going to say, okay, I know what I want, and now I see how to get there. But right now, I feel like they're confused. They don't really understand how to get to you, and they are not willing to bear their heart. Not yet. If they do come through with communication, I keep seeing communication coming from them from a space of still being guarded, emotionless, not really offering that much clarity, more so just to try to make sure they still have control, they still got you type of thing. So play your cards the way you want to play them. I say do this love cleansing too. And I just feel like love on you. Court yourself, and anybody that's coming at you that's giving you the love that you give them. That's where you put your energy. Not with people who are trying to block it, who aren't ready for it. So let's get messages from your twin flames higher self. I just want space. See? This person is not ready. Yeah, they just want space. They are not ready to deal with emotions, the feelings. With all of the swords, it's letting me know they're very much not in their hearts. There's no cups here at all, except for the Three of Cups, which means they're kind of focusing on their friends, hanging out with their friends, things like that, and hoping that eventually you guys will be friends again or come together through your friends. You are my everything. Ace of Pentacles. They really value you. They see you as being the end all be all, like, of who they are. Like, there's something about y'all connection. They just feel like it's very, very special, but they're just not, there's something going on with them right now that they just don't feel like they could have this added to whatever they have going on. I just want you all the time. Yeah, it's a fear that you're going to distract them. I think this person is very, very focused on how their life has been going all this time, and you're kind of throwing it off. And they need a moment to kind of adjust and really see, because they know you are their everything, but they're trying to see now, where can you fit into my life without me feeling like I'm losing control? And that's the issue. They just want you all the time. They feel like they're not in control. But that is that's they're not supposed to be in control when it comes to those type of feelings. I can't even look at you right now. Yeah. They know, I don't know what words, what happened here between you guys, or the hurt that was caused. They do know that they caused it. They feel like very guilty for it. They don't feel like they can look at you right now. They just need space, because when they look at you, you trigger a lot. I feel like in this masculine. They really value you. They really want a grounded new beginning with you. They feel like they could be prosperous with you. And they feel like emotionally you are everything to them. But there's fear here. There's fear. So, um, unfortunately, I wasn't prepared to give clarity in regards to that. But of what they could be afraid of. But with this person coming through with so many swords, it lets me know there's a fear of talking to you, of communicating. There's a fear of getting their feelings hurt. So they have up a strong guard. There's a fear of getting clarity and it hurting them once they get clear. So this person's very, very, very sensitive, is what I'm hearing, though they might not show it with this blades always being in front of them. They're very guarded, but give them time, give them space, and I eventually see the ice thawing. However, I do see it being a wait, like spring. I see maybe a gathering bringing you guys together before that time, of course. I do see that. So maybe there'll be a friendship rekindled. But I don't see like love union until maybe springtime, maybe closer to March, April. Okay. Right now, I think you should focus on your coin or your social life, and let them do them. I feel like this is somebody who will come forward when they're ready. And from what they're showing, they're going to come flying in the moment there's an opportunity for you guys to come together with friends. This is someone that you must have friends in common with them anyway, or you're in a common neighborhood, or where an event's going to occur and you're both going to end up there. They're going to go because they're going to know you're going to be there. It's like that type of dynamic. But right now, leave them be. Yes. Just know that mentally, if you've been feeling like they're talking to you, they are. You're not crazy. Okay. If you find yourself feeling like you guys are like telepathically conversating, even during masturbation, that I'm hearing like very, very deep trust. When you're feeling them, they're feeling you, and vice versa. Very deep connection here, and I hope you guys do eventually work it out so that you're at least able to do the work you're meant to do here in this lifetime together. But that's what I got for you, my pal twos. I hope this resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers into this family. Read the description. It'll also tell you how you can join my upcoming 7-day virtual spiritual cleansing journey, and all the other platforms you could vibe with me on, where I do free workshops, as well as how you can book a personal one-on-one reading with me. But if you join the spiritual cleansing, those people automatically get a 15-minute one-on-one with me via Zoom. So you should think about joining. It's going to be amazing and needed at this time of the year. Anyway, I'm sending you so much light and love on your journey. Peace, blessings, and all the goodies that come from being a part of this family of light. And I'll be back with Pal 3. See ya. Hey, Pal 3. Welcome to your session. You were drawn to celestial love and the planet Mercury. So I already know that this union here, communication is very, very, very important. Either you guys are communicating mentally, you're communicating through messages, texting, you're communicating through phone calls, FaceTime. If you're not, it's very, very important for this twin flame union that communication is fluid because it feels like that could be one of the issues to overcome is blocks in communication. So it says Mercury is the planet of communication, travel. This could also be someone that's at a distance. Travel, information, and news. Mercury represents your ability to express sentiments to others and to yourself. When it comes to matters of the heart, Mercury helps you connect and communicate. Whether you're talking to a potential love interest or a friend who has all the details on someone you're crushing on. This planet associated with messaging is especially helpful when it comes to connecting on dating apps and through texting. And I'm also hearing too, because Mercury is also I believe it's the planet for Taurus. No, it's Gemini. So I do feel like, a lot of communication between you guys and travel back and forth, or maybe traveling together. But I just hear intellectual conversations. Sorry, drinking some water. I feel like intellectual conversations brought y'all together or will bring you together. And it's just going to feel like a union that, like this otherworldly connection. I'm almost hearing came out of nowhere. That's what it's going to feel like. A union that came out of nowhere. And there's my throat chakra letting me know, yeah, communication is very important for this group. Maybe because the person's at a distance, so it's very important that communication is clear. Sorry. So are you already with this person or about to join with them? And if so, when and how? Whoa. Celebration. Four of Wands. You may be married to this person already. Or you were. The Ace of Wands reversed. New beginnings. So you married this person, you thought things were going to elevate and it was a great opportunity, but it feels like it was not the great opportunity you thought. You didn't feel like you leveled up. You thought you did, but you didn't. And you have the Star card reverse with renewal. Oh, wait, not the Star. This is Temperance. Sorry. You have Temperance reversed with renewal. All right. So there's something about this twin flame union here. It feels like you did join with them. If you didn't, this is somebody that has proposed to you. You've been engaged to them before. Y'all lived together. You married them. There's some kind of you have been with this person. Yeah. Not just sexually. Some kind of like commitment. There was a commitment between you and this person at some point. Or they're married. That's the other thing. This person's already married, and it just feels like what felt like it was going to be harmonious and balanced and a chance to be refreshed and feel good and new beginnings. It turned out not to be that. Yeah, it's like this person came in or will come in at a time where you're looking for your next big passion filled relationship where you've been through something that was tumultuous, where perhaps you overindulged in, or the person you were with overindulged in toxic addictions, only to find that you're still feeling that imbalance. Hmm. So you may be with this person, but it may not be feeling like the celebration, the union, the balance, the stability that you thought. Hmm. So let's see. 3D reunion or 5D for now, and why? Give me my mic. Sorry. All right. So you have 7 of Cups, a lot of options. I hope they don't see you as an option. You are the one. All right, or maybe it's you with the options. Okay, let me see. King of Swords, the Hierophant, Page of Swords, a lot of crown chakra energy here, like a spiritual connection here, and the 6 of Wands, success and victory. Okay. Union in 3D or 5D for now, and why? I see a lot of I see both. I see like both of you in your head a lot with this union. And maybe this person has a lot of options. You have a lot of options when it comes to who could be your lifetime partner. But there's something with this person. It feels like you married them. This could be your husband or wife. There's just something about honest, clear communication. And with the Hierophant here, a spiritual connection or union being honored here. I see social media presence, but I also see a lot of messaging and communicating. And I do see union. With the 6 of Wands here, it lets me know somebody succeeds at something they were really feeling like it was a lot of competition, all these options, all these choices, feeling like either your person has all these options and choices or you do. One or the other. There's victory at the end, but it does feel like the victory doesn't come with ease. It comes with a lot of communication, a lot of judicial might have to go to court. Maybe there's divorces that have to take place um, for you guys to unite in the 3D. A lot of truths that have to be told. I feel like this was a union that there was some kind of spiritual bond because that keeps showing up that you are united with this person in the 3D. If not, you're going to be, or in the 5D, you guys have married, maybe in another lifetime. But this feels like a union of 2 people who are married, but there's a struggle here that the marriage may not last. Somebody wants to break the vows, and there needs to be some honesty. I think that maybe your twin flame can feel either you pulling your energy back or you feel them. And it's due to having all these options, like not being sure of making the right choice. But there's some kind of clarity that comes in. I don't know if you get clear or they get clear. Some kind of clarity comes in that's spiritually ordained and guided at the right time that brings success. And I don't know if that's going to bring success to this union or you guys part ways and find success elsewhere. But I do see that there is going to be a 3D reunion for you guys. Why? Because there needs to be some clarity. Some things need to be very much cleared up in order for a marriage bond to be sustained. Yeah. Hmm. Wow, they're very specific today with who they're talking to. All right, so what future are you guys currently aligning with, or we as in you and your soulmate, or twin flame? The Tower coming through. So an unavoidable tower is about to happen. It did come through reversed. Meaning something is going to fall apart and there's nothing y'all can do about it. It might have already happened. Probably already saw that it was shaky. Either they already saw it, you were going to be someone with a lot of options, or you saw that about them. So this marriage, this bond or commitment was already built in a shaky tower. Maybe there's so much distance between y'all. It was just no way to trust that somebody could be loyal, or maybe somebody was taking so long to get married and commit. It's just something with knowing that this was kind of being built on something shaky. Knight of Swords reverse. We saw that in Pile 2. You might come from there. Well, somebody's coming in. With the Knight of Swords reverse, you're aligning with a future where things are going to fall apart in this relationship, but somebody is going to come in like not trying to hear it. Someone is not going to be willing to let this go, or someone's going to come in the moment they see the tower falling. Could be someone that's another option. And Six of Swords reversed shows a reluctancy to leave what is familiar to go towards something better. Now, I got a few things that are coming through. You may be the Knight of Swords. You could be the one coming in with this abrasive, irrational, like belligerent energy, and that caused this tower to go down. And your twin flame could be reluctant to walk away. But I'm also hearing like staying in something because it's familiar, even though the tower done fell down around you, and the communication between you guys has gotten rough. It's like still staying there because it's familiar. And then for some of you, I see you aligning with being afraid to go towards this and wanting to go back to something that was toxic because it's familiar, you know? Right now, what future are you both currently aligning with? You're aligning with an inevitable end, like not even an end, but a new beginning where it's just going to feel like chaos. Everything's falling apart. We were once so happy together and now everything's coming apart. Now, the communication isn't the same. And, but I don't want to go. I don't want to leave this. I'm familiar. This is familiar to me. This energy. Yeah, it's weird. It's like aligning with toxicity, saying like, I know this isn't stable. I know that there may be constantly people coming in, or there may be somebody that's trying to get in the way of this, or this person sometimes flips on me and they say hurtful things, but it's it's my comfort zone for now, and I'm not trusting where they're trying to guide me. Transformation. Yeah. This is going through a huge change with this tower coming down. It's inevitable. And fear. Wow. You're currently aligning with that. Staying in something or running away from something due to fear. Seeing something going through a huge transformation, being afraid of that transformation. That's what y'all are aligning with right now. A fear of change, of new things coming in. Yeah, so you're clinging to a tower that's shaky right now. Kind of, though Spirit is saying you're going to have to go through this transformation from fear. It's inevitable. That's what you're currently aligning with, but right now, it's like you're sitting in it, both of you. There's some kind of fear, either of being apart or of something new not being what you hope. All right, so let me see. Is this worth my Pal 3's time and patience, or is someone better waiting to come in? So you have Seven of Vessels, again, Seven of Cups reversed. You have a lot of options, Pal 3. You're just afraid to make a choice, I'm hearing. Maybe you have not done so well in matters of the heart in the past. I'm trying to see where I could stick this. But you have many options. Um, the King of Stones reverse, King of Pentacles reverse. There's somebody else. There could be somebody out there. They don't feel worthy, though. The King of Pentacles reverse doesn't feel worthy, doesn't have a lot of money, doesn't feel like they're financially secure. They just don't feel worthy um, or deserving. It feels like this could be someone that's one of your options that you're like not too sure about. And the Page of Vessels, it's the Page of Cups. Wow. Okay. So you do have people, well, it looks like a specific someone that is waiting to come in, that you don't necessarily have to sit in this if you're sitting in it because you're afraid, because maybe you made a commitment, you got married and made these spiritual bonds, and there's a fear of changing that, of going back on that. I'm hearing that for some of you guys, but you do have someone who wants to come towards you and profess their love. They're very, very immature when it comes to love so far. It does feel like they're very mature when it comes to money and business and friendship and loyalty. But when it comes to love and emotions, they can express it, but it does take them some time to get comfortable. So I do feel like there is someone else better that could be coming in, but I'm not really hearing if it's like so much better, because this person doesn't even see their worth, but they are one of your options. It feels like somebody you're scared to make a choice on. Maybe you dealt with them before, and so there's a little bit of a fear of a repeat with this person. But I am getting, is this worth the time and patience? Hmm. I'm hearing if you feel like it, if you think so. The only cups here are all about options and making choices and having so many options and choices. So this person pretty much is like an option to you right now, and you have others. Um, I feel like it's up to you if you feel this is worth your time or patience, or if you want to focus on someone else. But it does feel like there you do have others who admire you, at least one to two others that would be open to a relationship with you. But they each have their issue. They each have their issue, and no relationship comes without some kind of growth or healing that's needed to be done together. You know. So lastly, let's get you messages from your twin flame's higher self. Light. That's what you bring into their life. This person you were questioning about, they feel like you are the light in their life. So there is an aspect of dependency that I'm hearing here, codependency. Like if you take your light away, this person almost feels like they won't survive. You already know. Yeah, they're saying you already know the situation or what the role you play in their life. This person that you're here asking about has had no problem telling you how they feel about you, which is why it's probably this strong, like marriage like union. Um, Let me hold you. Yeah, this person wants to nurture you, love on you. They say you already know what you are to them and who you are to them. I feel the same way. Yeah. You should be pretty clear on this person's feelings. I feel like they have no problem communicating with Mercury coming through. This person tells you, so you know they feel for you. You know there's a mutual feeling of love. I could be your hero, baby. This person feels like they've seen you get hurt a lot, and they want to be that one that takes you away from that pain, that you don't have to worry about being hurt anymore. But there's something about them that you are missing, that you don't see this new beginning, you don't see this opportunity for renewal in yourself. You don't see this person as successful. There's some kind of block here. Either this person is married or this person has nothing to offer, no stability. Either way, they feel like they could be your savior from whatever stresses you're going through. This person yearns to just comfort you, to nurture you, for you to do the same to them. This is a union where they feel like you already know them, you already know what they feel. Like you shouldn't even be here questioning, is what this energy is saying. Yeah. But what I'm feeling from this group is you need to question yourself at this point. What are you feeling? What do you want? What do you want to do? This person sees you as a great beginning, a light in their life. However, they can feel that things are crumbling. So they feel like they're becoming an option. And that could kind of make them start to see, should they look at other options? If this is someone who's already married, they are weighing their pros and cons. They are seriously thinking about getting a divorce to go towards you to make things right. And it could actually work out. The issue is them being brave enough to see this tower falling through without losing their shit and running back to what's familiar. Everybody here has to be open to transformation without fear, and then things will flow. And somebody was just calling me, so maybe this person's going to reach out to you very soon. Or if there's another option here, that person will be reaching out very soon. I just feel like there's going to be some swift communication between you and this person that's going to bring things clear, more clear for them or for you, or clarity as to how you really feel. And that's what I got for you, my pal threes. I hope this resonated and brought you some clarity. If it did, give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, remember to subscribe. We're always welcoming in new light workers into the light tribe. And read the description so that you can register for the 7-day virtual spiritual cleansing journey that I'll be doing very soon, as well as how you can join me on my other platforms and book a private personal reading with me, which those on the spiritual cleansing journey will be getting as a part of their workshop package. I'm sending you so much light and love in your journey, pal threes. Peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of this family of light. Until next time, bye.